take 4,900. So the car series of perfect posture would not be complete without telling you how you can easily stretch in a car when you're driving or as a passenger, right? So you're in perfect posture, your head is back, shoulders are back, lower back pushed up against the chair, or your lower back is in that little shape where at least your butt and your rib cage are against the back of the seat. Now, you can go side to side, right? But what I want you to do, I want you to make the letter C like this, right? So I don't want you to just collapse to the side. I want you to lift up into perfect posture, and I want you to push your lower back and actively engage your lower abs. And then I want you to leave your hip where it's at, right? But you lift up from the rib cage and drop your shoulder kind of to the right, and then breathe and do the same thing kind of to the left. But you have to keep your head in your shoulders and everything back against the chair, all right? So it's you lift up, push your shoulders back, and drop. See how my shoulders kind of are going like that at that angle, right? And then switch and breathe, go the other way, right? Now, you can't really, I'm going to take you out of perfect posture in a minute, because you can be driving along, you know, and you get, even as you go along, you might get all tensed out, because I can tell you what, I do. So you can lean forward a little bit. You're still in perfect posture though, right? Hold your hands like an old lady, and you're kind of leaning towards it. And you can twist while driving. I need to pull onto a road here, and then I'll continue my talk. I'm gonna drive. All right, so you can twist while driving. Now, is it recommended? Probably not. Don't do this while driving, I should say, but while you're in your car seat, right? Twist, rotate at the belly button, leave your hips back, your knees in perfect posture like the first thing, and then just rotate your right shoulder back with your hands on the wheels, and rotate your left shoulder back. Right, you're still looking ahead, your hands are still at 10 and 12. You push your right shoulder, and you're gonna put the right shoulder into the back of the chair while you're pushing the left shoulder forward. Now there's no hunching in it. There's a straight line from your shoulder to your shoulder. See? That's an awesome stretch. Now don't be afraid to let that hip come into play, as well as your knee's going to want to kind of move a little bit forward. It's called hip check. I'll do it when I'm sitting, but you can do it when you're standing. It's hip check, okay? Now you can stretch your neck. You can bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Keep your head back, shoulders back, everything back against the chair. It's lift up and over your hand, okay? And you push your left shoulder down. And with the right, the other way, go left ear towards your left shoulder, but you lift over, say a ball, and keep your head. All right, nice. And then you can tuck your chin and push your chin out away from the chair, but tuck and push, okay? That's just a couple of easy stretches you can do while driving. And I'll come back with more. I was just doing that. It actually made my back feel good. Don't be afraid either. Sit and hold on in that same lean. Ooh, one more. I want you to make the letter W. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades back together, like in a letter W, but you have to keep your hands on the wheel. So you're making the letter W, but you're really not. You roll your shoulder, front of your shoulders back. Your shoulder blades, those two triangle shaped things in the back, they squeeze together, right? See a chicken wing? And you hold and you go 1, 1,000, 2. And while you do that, you're in perfect posture, even though you're leaning away from the back of the seat. Now you could go to the back of the seat and do that too, but it's a little different, and it's a very subtle. You have to know how to release at the lat, really, and that's actually a good little shoulder. So you lift the shoulders up, you kind of shrug the shoulder up, but now push down and squeeze your shoulder blades together, okay? There you go. That's a good little start.